everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to add this just fabulous pom-pom or bobble edging to your Granny Stitch shawl or cowl. Now if you watched my tutorial for this fabulous Granny Stitch cowl, or you can make a shawl, you will know that I just put a picot edging on. So this lovely pom-pom edging is just an alternative. So if you need to know how to make up the full body, then you will need to refer to my tutorial for this, which I will pop the link in the description box down below. And then when you get to the size that you want, instead of putting this wonderful picot edging on, you put this super fun pom-pom bobble edging on. So let's get going. So here we go. Now this was the example piece that I showed you in that cowl shawl tutorial. I then added a picot edging to finish off. Now I've taken that out, but I have realised that I most probably won't have enough yarn to show you the pom-pom edging, so I have attached some more. But what you would simply do is leave your hook in your last stitch of the last row. Just for a recap, the yarn that I'm showing you is a Starcraft Special Aran, and it is called Pale Rose. I'm again going to be using my 5mm Clover hook. I have my darning needle for my ends and a small pair of scissors. So once you've got to the end of your final row, you're simply just going to turn your work. Now, as I say, I've attached more yarn, so I will be working over my end, but you won't need to do that at all. You'll still be using your same yarn, unless you want to change colour at this stage. What we're going to do is we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, in the third chain from your hook, so 1, 2, 3 in this chain here, we are going to work as follows. So we're going to start a UK treble, that's a US double. So it's yarn over, push through that chain, grab your yarn, pull through, so you have 1, 2, 3 chains on your hook, loops on your hook. And then you're going to grab the yarn, pull through 2. Now normally you'd grab the yarn and pull through this 2, but you're not going to. You're going to leave those 2 where they are. So we're going to do that again. So it's yarn over, go through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. Now you'll see we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to do this again. Yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. We have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to do this twice more until we have 6 loops on our hook. So it's yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. That's 5. Yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on our hook. We're going to grab that yarn, make sure your hook is facing downwards, it'll just be easier, and then pull through all 6. So just do it nice and carefully. And we have the first part of our pom-pom. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now this time we're going to be working in that stitch that is holding all of these loops together, so the top of this part of the pom-pom, in that stitch there we're going to do the same. So Again, it's yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. So we've got 2 loops, yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. We've got 3 loops, yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. We have 4 loops. Again, it's twice again. Yarn over, push through, grab that yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. We have 5 loops, so 1 more. Yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. So again we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to grab that yarn and then carefully we're just going to take it through all of those loops. So this is what you're going to have at the moment. This is what it's going to look like. What we want to do is join these 2 and make one wonderful pom-pom. So all we're going to do, if you see this space here at the bottom of our first part of the pom-pom, we're going to do a slip stitch. So it's push your hook through, grab that yarn, pull through both the loops that are on your hook, and we have a fabulous pom-pom. Now what we're going to do, we need to join it. Now I'm going to just ignore this little gap here. I'm going to join in this first space here after our 2 UK trebles, okay, and before this cluster of 3. So all I'm going to do is chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and then we're just going to do 1 UK double crochet. So that's push through that space, grab the yarn, so I've got 2 loops, grab the yarn, pull through the 2. So that's a US single. So you're going to see, if I just take that out, you're going to see our first little pom-pom. So I'm going to show you that again. So we're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In the 1, 2, 3 third chain from the hook, we're going to start again making our pom-pom. So it's yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. So we do that in total 5 times, but I always check that we have 6 loops on our hook before we pull through. Okay, so that's 1 time. So that's pull through and then pull through 2. So that's twice. We'll have 3 loops. So that's 3 times. We have 4 loops. So again, yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. So that's 4 times. We have 5 loops. So it's 1 more time. So the 5th time, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 loops on our hook. It's all right, I'm running out of yarn here. So it's just literally grab that yarn and then just carefully pull through all 6 of those loops. So again, we've made the first part of our second pom-pom. So we need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to make the second part of our pom-pom. So again, in this stitch where all of these loops are connected, just at the top of that pom-pom part here, we're going to work exactly the same. So yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. That's 1. And we're going to do that again for the second time. Pull through 2, we'll have 3 loops. Third time, pull through 2, we'll have 4 loops. Fourth time, pull through 2, we'll have 5 loops. And fifth time, pull through 2, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops. So again, we're going to grab that yarn. I always turn my hook down, it just makes it easier, and just carefully pull through all of those loops. So again, we need to fold this over to make our pom-pom. In this stitch here, at the bottom of our first half of our pom-pom, we're going to do a slip stitch. So just push through, grab that yarn, pull through that loop and the other one that's on your hook. So both loops. We have our second pom-pom. Now what I'm going to do is anchor it down here in this next space. So before we do that, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Move to this next space here, and I'm going to do 1 UK double crochet. Again, that's US singles. Just to anchor that down. So if I just show you, we've made 2 pom-poms. So this is how we're going to work all the way along. So we're going to be making our pom-pom. So our pom-pom will be sort of above the cluster. We're going to be anchoring them in these side spaces here. So I'm going to have a pom-pom here and then anchor. So I'm going to show you one more time and then I'll let you work all the way along and I'll show you what I do at the point. But I will show you one more time. So we do a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Again, in that 1, 2, third chain down, we're going to start. So it's yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. So that's 1 time. So we need to do 5 of those. So that's 2, 3. Oops, I didn't yarn over. 4 and 5. And then just to make sure, I double check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops. Grab that yarn, pull through all 6 loops. Then we're going to do a chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3. And then we're going to work in the top of that bobble, that half bobble from before. So this stitch just here, we're going to do that again. So it's yarn over, push through, grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Again, I check I've got 6 loops and pull through all 6 loops. Now again, to fold this over, we're going to do a slip stitch in the bottom of that first part of our bobble. So it's just push through, grab that yarn and pull through both the loops on your hook. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And now I want to hinge this down in this next space along. So I'm just going to do 1 UK double. Right, so I'm just going to take my hook out. There we go. We've done our 3. And then you're just going to work along this edge. you're going to put the last bobble, which is going to be above this cluster, and then I'm just going to show you how we do our point. So I've worked all these fabulous pom-poms all the way along. I've done my last pom-pom on this side here, and I've done my chain 3. So this is how we're going to go around the point. In this point, I'm just going to put one pom-pom on its own, which are face downwards. Okay, and this will be at the front of your scarf or cowl. But if you are working a blanket, you would do the same technique and just put one pom-pom in the corner. So we're just going to hinge that down by doing a slip stitch into that point. And then we're going to put a whole pom-pom on its own in this point space. So we're going to do our chain of 6, and then in the 3rd chain we're going to start our pom-pom. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we've got our 6 loops. Pull all the way through. Then we're going to chain 3. Then we're going to work in that stitch there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Again, just check you've got 6 loops, grab the yarn, pull through. Now we're going to join those two by doing a slip stitch. Then we're going to do our chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do another double crochet in that point space. Okay, so I'll just show you what this looks like. So you're going to have your pom-poms coming down here, and then this one is going to hang down at this point of your cowl. Okay, and then we're just going to work our way back up this edge. So I'll start you off again. So we're going to do chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do our next pom-pom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull through all 6, chain of 3, the other half of the pom-pom, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull through all 6 loops. Then we're going to join with a slip stitch, chain 3, 2, 3. Then I'm going to hinge this down in this space coming along the side. So it's 1 UK double crochet. So you can see we've turned at the point, and as I say, if you were doing a blanket and this was in the corner, you'd do exactly the same thing. So you're going to work all the way along this side, and I will meet you here to fasten off. So I've worked all the way along that second edge. I've done my last pom-pom bobble, whatever we want to call them, and this is just over that last cluster of 2 from the round before. I've done my chain of 3, and then what I'm going to do is literally in this final space here from the round before, I'm just going to do a slip stitch. So there we go. Then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to cut my yarn and then pull through and then just cinch that down as best you can, and then we just need to weave in our end. So I'm just going to thread my darning needle. I'm going to turn my work and then hide this end on the other side using the backs of those stitches. So what I like to do is make my way over. Oops. I'm useless at this on camera. So, and again, my tail is too long, but I'm going to use the back of one of the clusters to hide this end. So I tend to go one way, the other way, and then a third way. And then when your work stretches, your end shouldn't pop out. So there we go. You can do this a little bit neater. Then again, just grab your scissors, cut your end as close as you dare. Make sure you don't cut your work. And there we go. So there you go. We have a lovely pom-pom or bobble edging, whatever you like to call it. I think that's just so much fun and just a nice alternative way to finish off your scarf or cowl. So do have a go and let me know how you get on in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, then please do give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and I will see you here next time. Bye bye for now.